Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode. We got me, Levi, and Thomas, as always. And today we'll be diving into my favorite fictional setting, Warhammer 40,000. Um, so me and Thomas have actually recorded an episode about Warhammer 40,000
hmm
before. We didn't really like it, so Thomas has some baseline knowledge about some factions. I mean,
Yeah.
I did
Just very
everything
little.
pretty
Very,
quick.
very
Yeah,
little.
very little, because I made it like a few sentences. I think I did
Mm.
like every single faction in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't like it. So I think something a little bit different. I'm coming from a different approach. We're gonna watch some videos, some
hmm
like animations. We're gonna look at some books. I got a little bit of video game footage from one game. OBS was not working for like capturing higher resolution like AAA games.
hmm
So I might just like use YouTube, search up some footage of that. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so let's get started. Now I will say from the start, Space Marines, they are the main faction of the game. Like
hmm
everyone just loves them, so they get a lot of the focus. And yes, a lot of the media is Space Marine focused. So a lot of the videos I'm going to showing today have Space Marines. There are other factions, and I do want to go into them in another video, but this is like an entryway into Warhammer, giving Thomas some more negative information. So,
What do you mean negative? You don't like the Space Marines?
no, I love Space Marines. I'm just like, they sell really well and they're popular. And
Okay.
since they're like a big company, they don't take risks. So they're just going to focus on the thing they know works,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. So a lot of other
Okay.
factions, they're all very cool. I like them
hmm
all, but they don't get the love.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, we're starting off with Astartes. Now, uh, background on this. So this is one guy. One guy. He doesn't work for Games Workshop, which is the company that makes Warhammer.
hmm
He did this all by himself. I think he did like the video I'm showing is has all five like episode parts compiled together. So it's about 12 minutes,
Okay.
and he did each one of these segments, which are like I guess 2 minutes each ish, in a year by himself. One guy, like just one guy in a basement kind of thing. He did get like DMCA'd because he was making stuff with someone else's property, which is ironic, because Warhammer has a lot of inspiration from a lot of different media. But he's like contracted by Games Workshop to work on some animations, so
hmm
it's awesome because not gonna lie, I think it's some of the best animation I've ever seen. Like
Really?
not just like Warhammer, like any, like it's insane. One guy. So,
That's a pretty high
without
bar.
further ado, yeah, dude, I've probably watched this thing like hundreds of times.
Wow.
Ads. Dude, I forget ads exist. I have YouTube Premium. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, I gotta pause first. Um, only clips of this are gonna be in the video, of course, because
Don't want to
we
get
don't want to get
copyright
like
striked ourselves.
copyright strike.
Yeah.
But Thomas is gonna get experience. Is all. So, don't worry. Wait, okay, pause. Just Dude, it keeps. What is wrong with this?
I think it's a frozen screen for a little bit. There you
Oh,
go.
okay. They're gonna increase the resolution, but it's 1080. Just like the fluidity of how they're moving is just, it's
Yeah,
so accurate
it's
and
put
like
together really well. Like it seems
yeah,
cinematic.
it does like a lot of animations in the past have not done like justice because these like Space Marines are like 8 foot tall. Their armor is like half
What?
a ton. They're like
Okay.
their armor weighs half a ton. Like they're
Uh-huh.
wearing like tank level armor, and they just don't move very convincingly. Like you try to make them run like a normal person, it just looks wrong. And then when you try to make them do it another way. They just kind of look like they're hobbling around, but like
Mm-hmm.
they full sprint. They can full on sprint 60 kilometers an hour. And
Okay.
this animation does it justice. Like it looks perfect how they move.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down so we can like do some talking. And it gets a little bit loud when you get into like the combat sections.
Mm-hmm. It does look pretty good, I will say.
It's so good, dude. One guy, just yeah. Like I glaze him a lot, but like I mean, he deserves it. Like it's unreal.
I wonder how long it takes to render something like this.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. And this was like back in like the 2010s too.
Wow, that's crazy.
So
That
like the
long ago?
GPU, yeah. I mean not like probably like mid. I'm pretty sure it was like mid like 2015, 2016 is when it started.
That feels like forever
Um,
ago. That's pre-COVID,
yeah.
so that's forever ago. Those guys look pretty cool.
Yeah, so these guys they're not actually like uh they don't have like a faction. It's kind of just like some thing the guy made up himself kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
I just consider them like they're part of chaos, like they're just a chaos cult of some kind.
The Space Marines?
No, like the if I go back a
Oh,
bit.
like that guy with the weird head? Like the maze on
Yeah,
his head?
it was yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I just muted it. I can use technology.
Sorry guys, he's a
But yeah,
boomer.
I am a boomer.
Ooh, that looks cool.
Just, dude, it does justice so well to like how Space Marines just act like in the books and lore. Like when you're reading some of the books, you're just like seeing this in your mind.
So in the
Um,
games, you get to play as the Space Marines in some of them?
yeah, and there's Space Marine 1 and 2, which I'm gonna look up later so you can actually like see it.
Okay.
But yeah, there's quite a few games, but I'm only gonna mention like the most popular. Dude, my computer's not like that.
No, I know, I saw that. It like the frame rate. Wait, so there's no talking along this whole thing. It's just
Yeah, pretty much.
that's cool. So that guy's not in anything. He's just himself.
Yeah.
Okay. And these guys are attacking him. Why?
Um, they're kind of just like pretty much Space Marines. If something's not human, it just dies in Warhammer 40,000.
Okay.
And these guys are like psychers, so like magic people, and I'm just gonna say they're probably like chaos related. So chaos is extra big no. So
Okay.
yeah, they guys definitely have to die.
I don't know. They seem pretty cool. I'd let them live.
And just for some reference of like how powerful Space Marines are, they're like 1 in a million. Um, yeah,
The guy in the
they're
metal
quite
suits
powerful. Yeah, Space Marines. So for these guys to be able to wipe out a couple is quite an achievement.
they're powerful in what way? Just because they're hard to kill, or they're strong, or what?
Um, ooh, okay. I have some pictures.
Okay.
I guess we'll go over later. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, they're super soldiers. Like 8 foot tall. wearing armor. It's like weighs 500 pounds, can run 60 kilometers an hour easy. Um, Eating and sleeping don't really need that. Um, yeah. They have extra organs, so they have two hearts. Can't remember if they have two lungs or not. Wait,
Oh, that's cool.
can't, is there like three hearts and two lungs, or two hearts and three lungs?
I think 2 lungs is normal.
Yeah. No, I mean like two sets.
Oh, 2 sets of lungs. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Why not have extra organs? Uh,
So is this their home, or were they invading this place?
um, this is probably like a ship they capture, or this is probably their ship, and they took that like thing you can see. They
Okay.
probably just took it onto their ship, and the guy that's kind of like kneeling with and stuff, he's a psyker, and he's kind of, I guess, watching it, because
The
it's
white
like a
masked
chaos.
guys?
Um, the Space Marines are watching like the guy in the red cloak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's kind of like keeping an eye on it in case anything happens
Okay.
to let them know. And I guess these Space Marines are on like another ship with another one of these things.
Okay.
Um, yeah, like this is just like a one guy's animation. So he made the whole
Right,
um
right.
like plot of it up. Like he hasn't really talked about it either. So yeah, this part's pretty cool. You can like imagine like if they finished it and they just have like giant version of those dudes. Pretty spooky. Nothing to see here. Just suspicious orb. Astartes is also like it's like another name for Space Marines because Space Marines is a pretty like vague term. So they're officially Astartes because you know you can copyright that. So
Oh, okay.
I I just like to use Space Marine. Most people use Space Marine. It's
Just because
purely for
it's
IP
easy to call them.
purposes. Yeah. Yeah, so that guy has like a little eye on his back, and with a skull in it. That's the symbol for like the Inquisition. Um,
The
and they're kind
Spanish
of like the police.
Inquisition.
It's literally like the Spanish Inquisition. Like just take
But
Spanish
space.
Inquisition. It's literally in space. They even have like Spanish inspired names and stuff, like Spanish looking armor and stuff. It's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said like they use a lot of inspiration from other stuff. Yeah, so this guy he like broke his seal of watching the little chaos orb and stuff. So now he's kind of like in a bit
Doomed
of
them all.
trouble. He's not doomed them all, but he was like warning them of something.
Oh,
But
okay.
he's kind of like subjected himself to the warp, which is kind of like that like hell realm with all the demons and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, he's pretty like he's just a normal human psyker, but you know if he goes out of control, that's kind of a problem. So they're
Okay.
gonna. So that's why this is about to happen. You'll see. Um,
Is he seeing the future?
yeah, like visions kind of thing. Maybe not the future, but just you know,
Wait, then why'd they kill him? Like, aren't they on his
cause
side?
like he was subjected. He like opened himself up to chaos kind of thing, so he could break his seal. Like he put down his guard so he could warn them, something
Oh,
like
okay.
that. So yeah, he's kind of at risk of losing control. So
Oh, okay.
they're killing him before he like blows up the ship or something. Yeah, being a psyker is a dangerous business.
Is this inside that little orb thing?
Yeah, he got like just teleported to a different part of space or like inside the warp, that like demon dimension kind of thing.
Yeah.
There is like planets kind of thing. So maybe he's on one of those.
Okay.
Again, they don't really mention much. So wait, I'm gonna go back a second. I keep muting it. Where's it? There. So you can see like spits out and all that little clumps of blood. So space
Yeah.
marines are like blood clots really fast, so they can heal. So that's what's happening. That's why his blood looks all
Okay.
funky. Yeah. Oh, little another little lord snippet. So, Space Marines, when after 100 years of service, like for every 100 years, they get a little dud on their head. So this guy's been a
Okay.
space. He's been doing his thing for 300 years. So,
Okay.
um, that's pretty impressive. Like Space Marines are powerful, but I mean they're also on like the most dangerous missions too. So there's a good chance they die. Yeah. So that is Astartes.
That was cool.
Yeah. Very cool. So yeah, what are your thoughts so far?
Um,
Got any questions?
no, it seems pretty cool. Even though I know it's just like a fan animation, it seems like really thought out and
Hmm.
it seems well done and it seems like based off like what you were saying, all the little details, it seems like it stuck really well to what normally goes on like lore wise. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty normal, if that makes sense. Like it follows all the details.
yeah, it's very lore accurate. Like this, how the Space Marine armor looks, it's a little bit different. I mean, that is like a Space Marine armor, but that's kind of like an older mark. I think it's Mark 7. Right now they have like most Space Marines are Primaris Space Marines. It's like the new way because the miniatures, the older miniatures, were a little bit like, smaller and look kind of squat because
Oh, okay.
they were mostly like hand sculpted until like the early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
So they kind of like started updating all the marine models to make them like proper size, like designed and with computers. And now they have like Primaris Space Marines, so they have
Hmm.
slightly different armor to make it look a bit more
So
modern.
it's
But
just because it was a long time ago.
yeah, so these guys are like maybe a couple 100 years in the
Okay.
past, yeah, kind of thing. So now we're gonna do Astartes 2. Now it's just a trailer. I believe
Okay.
Astartes 2 actually comes out next year sometime.
It's kind of a
Now
long time.
since Astartes 1, Astartes 2, the guy started working on it and he released the trailer. And then he got DMCA'd, and instead
Oh,
of them just shutting him down, they're just like, okay, you can either stop doing this at all, or you can like consult for us, kind of work for us a bit. So he said, sure. So now this is like official. It's even posted by their official account. So this is
okay.
like, yeah, um, yes, this is a minute 23 trailer. So that's 1/12 of the original Astartes, and that's
Whoa.
just the trailer. So
Okay,
it's
you can
yeah,
immediately see the quality difference.
yeah.
Probably because he's working with them.
Yeah, like he has like a proper budget, like a studio, animation
Yeah, no
studio
kidding.
and stuff. Yeah, you guys see some stuff. So some like Tyranids, got some orcs, got a bunch of different Space Marine chapters, which are like different groups. Yeah, it's so good. Like this trailer is just oh my gosh. Got some chaos corrupted Space Marines. Yeah, it's just ooh, chef's kiss.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looked really good. I mean, the difference between the other one, I thought the other one looked good, but it kind of just makes it look like a not like a child did it, but like it was done 20
it's
years ago. It
yeah, it's
looks
not like it's not made with like a studio who has like all the
right,
studio money and tools.
right.
Like this is like basement tools and stuff. Like it's still like crazy level,
Yeah,
but
that
he
looked
just hasn't
really
had like the
awesome.
resources. And now it's actually suggesting a clip. So if you have Amazon Prime, they released a you can see here. So they have a little TV series called Secret Level,
Uh-huh.
where they got a bunch of different animation games and stuff.
Okay.
Like they had one for like a Pac-Man one. I can't remember what the other ones are. There's
Like
like I think
Prime
there was a
has,
dungeon.
not the company that made these, like Prime. Amazon
Yeah,
Prime's had
Amazon
these.
Prime. Yeah.
Okay.
So like a bunch of different games got like animations, and there
Okay.
was one for Warhammer. So this is a snippet from one because a I don't have my login for Amazon my computer right now, and I don't think we can even screen record that. So we're just gonna watch like the official Prime account,
Yeah.
turning subtitles off. So this is a snippet. It's the guy that made the Astartes, he's consulting for these guys as well. So
Oh,
this is another one of the
so
projects
he's
he worked
helping
on.
them out too.
Yeah, so that's why you're gonna see like a lot of it has a lot of the same like the movements look very similar. You can tell um like it just has the same vibe to it, but it's in a slightly different style.
Okay.
Um, but still very high quality. I would even argue it's better quality. I mean, it is. It is. It
I
is
don't
better
know. Compared
quality.
to that last trailer we just watched.
Yeah. Yeah. So these guys are like veterans. They have fancy shields and um, kind of armor they're wearing and gear. So these guys are more advanced. Yeah, this fight scene is just ooh, it's so good, man. I love Warhammer. Like,
So
I
it's
mean,
like those 20, 20. Like a lot of people versus those four.
Yeah, like this is an easy fight for them too. Like this, they're not even trying. This is just yeah. Like look at just boom. But just you can just see like the power, but like it looks so real.
Yeah,
Like it
it does.
doesn't like the physics of everything.
Yeah, it's very good.
Just a little blood, just a little blood.
That's a crazy shield to be able to do that.
Yeah, just a tank.
Dang.
Just runs through a tank. Don't worry about it. I mean, it wasn't a full tank. It was like a little mini uh, buggy kind of thing, but still, just
Boom.
easy.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if that was like a movie, like if they released something like that in the movie theater, and if it was a full feature, full length film, even if it had no dialogue, I feel like I would watch that. That was really
mm.
cool.
well. I have good news for you.
Uh oh.
So
Uh
Henry
huh.
Cavill. I don't know how much you know about him, and he's a mega nerd.
I've never
He
heard of him
was in the
before.
Henry Cavill. Oh my gosh, dude, you're
Okay.
killing me. Okay, so Henry Cavill. He played space. He played Superman. Have you watched Superman?
No, I haven't, but I
Oh my.
heard it was good.
Yeah, so he it's Henry Cavill. He
Okay.
was in The Witcher, which is another like video game series they made into a show.
Uh huh.
And when he was on the show, he had a lot of like things like, "Hey, this isn't lore accurate. I know the lore better than you. Why are you doing it like this?" And they're like,
For the
"We
stuff
don't
he was
care."
in.
Yeah, they're like, "We don't care. Shut
Okay.
up, nerd." And then he's like, "But I know the lore. I've read all the books. I've played
Uh
all the
huh.
games. This isn't right." So he got fired.
Oh.
Um, after 3 seasons. The new season 4 of The Witcher, not good at all. Um,
That's
so
weird. You think the companies would want to make the best movie
yeah,
they can, which is
you
I've
would
never
think.
gotten that. Like,
So yeah, he's been petitioning to work with Games Workshop to make Warhammer because even on his like Instagram, he's posted like pictures of him reading the books, painting the models.
okay, so he's like
He
a
there
mega
was
nerd on
yeah
Warhammer
yeah.
2.
Actually, here you do. I think there's a video of him touring the Games Workshop headquarters. Where is it? Cavill. Yeah, where is it? I think this is official.
It was right there. The second
Yeah,
one
I
from the
just don't know
top.
if it's like someone else's video. Okay, well, we're giving this person credit. This person, this is their video. Okay,
Quen Axie.
yeah. So you can see like he loves this stuff. He loves this stuff.
Hmm.
Here's some more looks at like model. So yeah, so he has there was a contract that was signed between Amazon and Games World to produce a TV show. I believe it
Okay.
was a year and a half or 2 years ago, dude. I don't even know. Time flies. But Henry Cavill, as you can see, he's been to their corporate office. Like he's talked with important people,
Yeah.
and he is the director for a show. Now we don't know how much. Like we don't know any
Wait, he's
specifics
the
about it at
director?
all. He's the director, so it's
Oh,
gonna be
okay.
made if
Okay.
they give him enough power, which hopefully they do, because Amazon Prime has had a bad track record with
Yeah.
given properties. Like they made a new Lord of the Rings, like Ring of Power,
Oh, yeah.
atrocious, a crime against humanity. Mostly because they got given like not all the lore. They got given like access to only a portion of the lore for Lord of the Rings. I mean,
Oh,
besides
okay.
they just butchered it. So little iffy, but Henry Cavill has been given the reign. So if he's given the leeway, he should, as the director. And is able to make the creative decisions. Of course, he has to like talk to Games Workshop and be like, "Hey, am I allowed to do this?" Because of course
Yeah.
it's gonna be canon when it comes out.
Right.
Um, but he is very good about being pure to lore. Like he does not want to disrespect the property at all, especially
Okay.
because like if you're gonna do it, like Warhammer has been, it was pretty niche for many years. Like you would get made fun of it in school
Yeah.
if you played about it, talked about it. But now it's like more mainstream.
Kind of
So
feels like D&D. Like
this,
I feel like
yeah,
D&D
it's
everyone used
gonna
to
be,
make fun of everyone for that, and now
yeah.
it's like
So
normal.
he wants to make sure their debut is good. Like it
Okay.
like. So I don't know if it's gonna be live action or
Yeah, that's what I
like
was gonna ask. I was wondering if it's gonna be animated
because
or live action.
I think I'm erring on the side of it's gonna be live action just because they do
Ooh.
already do animations. Like they have animation
Okay.
studios. They have their own private stream service called Warhammer Plus,
Okay.
um, where they post like animations and some other lore videos.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
lie, I only get it. It's like one of those subscription services that has good content. There's just not a lot of it. So honestly, you could watch everything like a week easily. Um,
Oh, okay. So you just buy it, watch
yeah.
everything, and then don't buy it
Personally,
again.
I think they should just have it for free because it's most of it's very high quality and it's just marketing material at that point.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand like they have to pay the bills. Like they're like $1 billion company,
Yeah.
but they do have to like fund the animation studio somehow. So I'll let it slide. But yeah, so Henry Cavill's also there's been rumors he was talking like Brad Pitt or something too, like
Wait, that
famous
sounds
people.
familiar. Who is that?
Um, I you don't know any movies he's in. I'll show you his face.
I
Uh,
that's I've heard of him. I could have told
this
you.
dude,
Oh, I've never
he's
seen
been
him
in.
before in my life.
Okay, well, he's a famous actor. He's been talking to other famous actors.
Okay.
Um, be in the movies. Like, there's so many good characters in Warhammer, especially like there's Warhammer 40,000, which is like the current era, and then Warhammer
Yeah.
30,000, which is like in the past, which
Okay.
is kind of like shows you like if you read Warhammer 30,000, you're gonna be like, hey, I know that from Warhammer 40,000. Or if you haven't, you're treating Warhammer 30,000, then you go to 40,000, you'd be like, oh, that's why that's happened.
Okay.
There's so many good characters, and honestly, there's been videos made about which celebrity should play who, because honestly, there's so many popular characters. I don't even know if there's enough celebrities that could um match like just visually the people. I mean, of
Well,
course they're
of
gonna be
course Jack
CGI.
Black has to be in there,
Yeah.
and
Like
obviously,
yeah, so it's tough cuz there's only so many shows they can realistically make. Like even Marvel. Marvel's huge and even they can only make so many movies, like good movies too. Um
hmm
so they're have to pick and choose, especially if they're going to have like there's been rumors it's going to be more human focused. Like they're not going to have as many space marines. A because like the logistics of making a space marine in a live action, it could either look
yeah,
really good or really goofy, especially with like practical practical effects and
yeah,
CGI. And then
hmm
like getting the right actor to be able to like play that character well and also look like that character.
yeah,
So there's a lot going into it. Since they signed the contract like year and a half ago. Um, they're probably finished the script or finalizing it, and then they have to like do all the get the right people. Uh, I just think the props, like there's just the pre-production of getting all the
yeah.
stuff ready for people to even like act is going to be a couple years at least if
Really, you
they're going
think
to
it's
do
gonna
it
be that
justice.
long?
Yeah, I think it's Lord of the Rings scale.
Wait, how long do those
Um,
take to film? I know they filmed all three at the same time,
I don't remember. Let's
but
see.
I've never seen them. But like, how long did those take to film?
Now, CGI is going to speed it up a bunch. What?
Wait, that doesn't even seem that long.
They filmed in 438 days. That's
That's only filming though.
actually,
That's only
yeah,
filming.
that's wild.
But filming for three movies in 438 days is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but so yeah, there's gonna be something on par with that. I don't think
Okay.
they're gonna come out of the gate with the giant trilogy, of course, because I mean it's expensive, and even if they have Amazon like fronting some of the bill to get it on their streaming service,
I feel like that's too
it's
big
just
of a
a
risk for Amazon. Yeah.
yeah, it's a big risk for both. Because even though, as I said, Games Workshop makes like they're $1 billion company. They profit like 50 to 60 million a year after paying for everything. So they're like making good money. But
That doesn't surprise me
movies,
after how much they charge for their models.
dude, they charge so much. It's so wild.
And yet you
It's
still buy
yeah.
them. So
I
it's
still buy
worth
them.
it.
Last week I bought a $400 box set, and then I
You
was
bought
hanging out with my
another one?
friend. Dude, I did. And then it was his birthday, and he swung by the Warhammer store, and I was with him, and I was like, I really shouldn't, but I want more Space Marines, so I
So
got
you're
like
in
another
college,
box.
so you're
I
already
got,
half.
dude, it's a horrible. I spent $500 in a week on Warhammer.
That's
Worst idea ever.
insane.
Yeah, Canadian dollar dues though. I mean, doesn't really. It's still a lot of
It's
money.
not much of a difference.
Uh,
It's still a
I
lot
actually have
of
some
money.
photos of them I'm working on. My whole living room until like yesterday when I cleaned up was just covered in boxes and all my models like in various stages of like assembly being primed. It's a problem.
I mean, if you
Uh,
enjoy it, it's not that much of a
oh,
problem.
I love
I,
it.
I spend that much money on tech and stuff like electronics. So I guess if you enjoy it, that's up to you. But to me, that's
Yeah,
like kind of crazy on some plastic figures.
yeah. It's everyone's like, hey, when's enough? And I'm like, I don't know, because in my mind I'm just
What's
thinking like,
enough
oh
mean?
my gosh, I'm collecting like an army, and like there's all these cool characters, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I want them to fight on the tabletop. Like I want to have a battle where I'm like, this popular dude versus this popular dude. It's like,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
So yeah, I just love it. If I ever get a house or something, I'm gonna need like a serious man cave, because
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I was on YouTube, scrolling on YouTube Shorts, as one does, even though I probably shouldn't, and I saw this guy that has a whole D&D dungeon behind a bookshelf, and he's got like this massive table with like architecture and stuff on it. It's all just
Oh, is that
behind this.
oh, what's his name?
I have no clue. I just saw that like he got sponsored to put the door in, and it replaced his old door, and I'm like, I don't play D&D, but I want that room. It just looks so
I
cool.
feel like I know this guy. Is he famous?
I have no idea. That was the first time I've ever seen him.
We should do an episode on this. We've done some D&D stuff before and Daggerheart as well, but we can go into so many of this. I'm a mega nerd. Like I don't even know. I would say I'm like middle of the road. Like I'm between like loves the hobby, like likes the hobby, does it, and in between like I do nothing else for my life.
You touch other stuff,
Yeah, I,
but
I do a lot of
rarely.
things. My ADHD is like, dude, try not to start another hobby is hard.
Dude,
I have an
I feel
electronic.
you.
Like
I
for my
feel you.
birthday, I got like a soldering electronics kit, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
dude, you bought that stuff. You should
I
do
mean, you
something
did it
with it.
for
And
like
I'm
a
like,
month and then you never
dude, I
touch
haven't
it
touched it.
again.
I haven't touched it yet because I don't want to like. I want to do it right.
Yeah.
Okay, we got sidetracked. So we watched those two trailers. Now we're gonna watch some game capture footage I took earlier of me playing Bolt Gun. Apologies, OBS was not working. So yeah, the video is not centered and it's not the right scale. I don't. Yeah, OBS is upsetting me today. Um, but yeah, it's called Bolt Gun. So there is a second game in production. I have a trailer for that. We'll watch after. But this game is quite good. You can tell it was made with like that retro aesthetic,
Yep,
the
like
pixel
Doom.
design. I really love it. It's a very can't remember how much the game costs. It's not that much. I think it was like $25. It's a really good game, and I enjoyed it. Yeah. Uh, I'll stop talking so we can watch the gameplay.
Okay.
Like just oh yeah, it's cool. It's Doom. It's Space Marine Doom. That's what it is pretty much.
Honestly, that
Uh,
sounds cool, so
yeah. I'm just filling about. There's a skeleton. I like what I like about the game is a lot of the assets like you could just see the skeleton there.
mhm.
They have this cool thing where they like follow your like if you're looking at it, it will just be
Yeah, yeah,
in your
yeah.
direction. So as soon as you look at it, it like follows you around because it's like a 2D asset.
Yeah. It looks good in
So
this game, but I tried turning that on for Minecraft once and it looks really bad.
yeah, that
Just
dude.
it's just
Minecraft.
yeah.
Oh, I have words about Minecraft's quality right now. We gotta do an episode on that.
Yeah, we should.
But yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
season two's
this is like
coming
a
out.
hack and slash. I'm not the best at these games.
Oh, it's reminding me of Ghost Runner. This is like
So pardon
uh,
me missing like half my shots.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The movement seems like Ghost Runner, so this seems really cool. I
Yeah,
really like the style. It looks really good.
it's so cool. Um, yeah, so all those little heart things or not heart things, like these things in the corner of the screen, they're your life points.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, one thing is like they're both like HP, but you have your shield and that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
I
Like your
don't know
armor
if
and then your
there's
health.
yeah, I don't know if the armor does anything different. I've never seen it. It's kind of just like second health bar, so you can have like
It just goes through at
different.
first, right?
Yeah, like you have different looking assets, I guess,
Yeah.
just to give some more interest. Um, I'm not really trying that hard right now. I'm just trying to like show stuff. But later into the game, it like you get kind of sweaty. Like even I'm playing on medium mode here, and yeah, I've had some times where I spent like 2 hours on a single level, just because the
So it does
sheer
have
amount of
levels.
it does have levels.
Okay.
It's a story game, like it has a story to it. Uh, but yeah, I spent like a couple hours at a time on a single level just because the sheer amount of enemies and like you're just taking damage. Like not taking any damage is so hard in some levels.
Yeah.
I would argue it's impossible, but there is achievements. I played this game to completion once, and then I've started back up just to like play it. I don't know, I'm just bored. Maybe I play for like 10 minutes just to like hack and slash, kill some stuff for fun.
Wait,
It's
so you've
pretty good
gotten like
again.
100% on this game before?
Yeah, I've beaten the game.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember any hours.
So you're just a sweat.
I want to say if you're good at these types of games, you can probably do it in like 12 hours.
That's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not too bad.
like it's a lot of the Warhammer games. They have they're not very long
Uh huh.
because they want to make like sequels and stuff usually. Like even Space Marine 1,
Yeah.
and then there's Space Marine 2. I felt like it's quite short. Like it's a good game, but the story is quite short. Um, and this one only has a story mode. Like I mean, like the game is the story mode. Like there's a story to it, like a loose story kind of thing. But there's levels, so yeah. One thing I like about the mechanics is the melee mechanic. You can like you jump towards something. So like you
Yeah, yeah,
can.
yeah. I
My
saw
favorite thing
that.
to do is you're falling off a cliff and then you just use your melee to like not fall off a cliff.
Is there like a distance limit?
Yeah. I believe
I've
it's
seen you
like
do it away from pretty far, so it seems.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's different guns too. Like I just have the basic gun in this one,
Hmm.
but there's like a laser gun. There's a heavier. There's a melt. Just like it's like a tank killer type gun. At one point, there's like you can have 7 different guns at once. And it gets oh no, on the shotgun. I like the shotgun. So there's a lot of versatility in just the levels and enemies.
Hmm.
This game has like Zeech demons and Nurgle demons, so like plague and like the bird demons. So there's some good variety. It yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Now okay, I'm gonna show the Bolt Gun 2 trailer.
Okay.
So the second Bolt Gun, they added new options. So they've added Sisters of Battle. Okay, I don't skip ad. Okay, so in the second game, they've added some new optional classes. There's Sisters of Battle because if you want to play as a girl, maybe. So yeah, there's Sisters of Battle, which are like those warrior nuns. They also wear power armor, but they're just like normal humans. They're
Okay.
still super cool. They have some magic shenanigans. Oh,
Oh, so this is like the
another
sequel
thing.
to that game?
This is the sequel, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So another thing, I didn't show it in the video, but you can use like taunts. I think it's F or
Hmm.
T. T would make more sense. But you can like there's like voice lines, and also if you stand still for long enough, you'll just like open like a book and start reading it. And
That's
that's like
funny.
the Space Marine rulebook. Like this game even looks much
Wow.
like look how much better you can even
Yeah.
tell. I mean, it doesn't look as retro, I'll say. Oh, also the music in this game very good. Wait, I'm just realizing I should probably turn the volume.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Well, whatever. The last one,
It was
it'll
short. It
be.
was short.
So
They
now
probably
you're
won't.
this is the sister of battle. You can tell, not as chunky, not wearing. They're wearing like human power armor, not Space Marine. Oh. Uh, right here. So this is they got new demons. Oh, this is a bloodletter. So this is a corn demon who's like the god
Oh,
of like war and blood. So they've added new enemies. That's cool. I like that. This is very cool.
I do like that it looks better, but I
I
wish they
kind of
would.
miss the retro. Yeah.
I was gonna say I wish they would decrease the quality on the guns because I feel like the enemies and the backgrounds and everything still look very pixelated, which is good, but the
Mm.
guns are a little too HD. They're still pixel art, but they're very high quality pixel art to the point of where if you were playing, you can't really notice that it is, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's one thing I know. Like, I haven't watched this before.
Yeah,
I saw like a clip of it on Instagram, and I just didn't bother.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel the same way that like some things I feel
Like those
should have been
barrels look
left a
really
bit more
good,
pixelated. Yeah,
and the
because
explosion and the enemies.
one thing I will say about Bolkon One is that at some point when you're fighting and you're like in the fray and you're like things are shooting fire at you and explosives, like your whole screen just becomes pixels and it's really hard to like see what's happening.
Oh,
So I will
okay.
say this does make it more clear,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
fair then.
do miss the pixelated nature of enemies.
Yeah.
Um, they'll probably get it like changed up in the third game.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
looks really good, actually.
yeah, and they've added like a
Oh,
lot of
you
stuff
see
I'm
the
seeing right
grapple hook
now.
there?
Yeah, they've had some like part. It looks like they've had some parkour as well. In the first game, they don't have a whole lot of that. Like you do have to jump at some sections, but
Yeah.
they have a lot more complexity
It
too.
seems like a
So
full-fledged game
it
compared to the
is.
other
Yeah,
one.
I'm quite excited. That's what happens with a lot of the Space Marine, sorry, Warhammer games, where the first
Yeah,
game's kind of like putting your
like a fan
feelers
game.
out,
Mm-hmm.
and then they kind of double down on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to YouTube. So Space Marine, we're gonna do Space Marine 1 and 2. Just so. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, we'll go into another. This clip right here is from the Horus Heresy. The animation is also very good, but I'm not gonna Warhammer 30,000 and 40,000. It's a whole thing, so I can't get into that today. Um, Space Marine 1. Gameplay. Let's do a little bit. See if we can get like
Some good
Game
gameplay.
Riot. I feel like
Oh, this is the
they would be.
second game.
Oh, yep. Okay, Space Marine.
It is
There.
one.
I'll just do the second game.
Okay.
Uh, GameSpot, Game
I mean, Game
Riot.
Riot's one down. Oh,
I don't know if like how good they are with
the mechanics.
no like showing their video kind of thing.
We can always skim through it.
Yeah, we'll just do clips of it. So as you can see, I'm just gonna say off the bat, quality. They have a very good computer. My computer gets
Cannot do this.
close. It gets close to it because I've like fidgeted with some of the light settings, so it
Yeah.
looks a lot more high quality. But when you get into like the fights, I'm playing on a gaming laptop. I kind of kneecap myself. That's why. I mean, it's a good
Okay.
laptop. It's like it has good specs, but it's a laptop. Um,
Yeah.
so when I get into combat, I do lag a bit.
Oh, that's kind of
They
unfortunate.
probably won't have this option because they're going to be playing on like a GTX whatever. That's good, but I'll say the quality is much better from the original game. Like the original game is,
It's more
I bought it
optimized.
and I'm gonna say I did not enjoy the first game. I got like 10 minutes in and was like, okay, I don't want to play this.
Just because the quality?
Just because the quality and how the game was structured.
That's okay.
Yeah. Like maybe I should give it another chance, but I did not enjoy it. Even though
But
it's very hype. Like,
but you liked the second one?
yes, I like the second one. Although I will say the story felt a bit rushed, but it was done well. It was done well. It just felt a little bit rushed.
But you've beaten the
But
second
yeah,
one?
yeah, I played the second one all the way through.
Wow.
I've only played it once. I usually don't play games all the way through more than once. Like I just don't play video games enough to like
Mm.
feel motivated. But yeah, dude, the visuals are great. They have this thing called like swarm mechanics where right now this is like an animation kind of thing, but like sw- you can shoot at them and then they'll
Oh,
like
okay.
come into the foreground kind of thing. You can like they're part of combat now. You'll kind of see this in the clip. Like
Mhm.
this is part of the clip from they let people play on the computers at like the game shows. So
Yeah,
like all
yeah,
these
like a
game
demo.
journalists, like yeah, it's a demo. So you can see some of the combat. It's like so like the animation is good. Like they move right. You got a parry mechanic. Right now they just have like combat blades. Got the execute. Ooh, smooth. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a very good game. I enjoyed it a
Oh.
lot. And they also have a just like they have the story mode and then they have the co-op mode where you're playing like it's like the typical deathmatch like 5v5 or maybe I think it's 6v6. I can't remember. I think it's 6v6.
From what I'm
Uh
seeing, it just kind of seems it makes sense why the Space Marines are the favorite, just because they're a character that seems pretty easy to make a game around. Not
yeah,
that making a game's easy, but I mean like the mechanics. It can be a shooter, it can be a melee thing. It just seems kind of
they're easy
easy.
to like, easy to get into, easy to
Yeah,
understand kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, like I won't complain. I like Space Marines, so um when Space Marines get a new model every week, like I'm
You're
being
all for
I'm
it.
not exaggerating much. They get models a lot. Like
That's
a lot of different. What happens is there's Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer. Sorry, not Fantasy. There's Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and which is like their fantasy setting. It's completely different from Warhammer 4.
oh, that sounds better.
It's it. I can show some models, um,
I'm
but
just saying because I
yes,
always
they
like
have
fantasy
Warhammer
more.
40,000, and then they have 40,000, which is their.
Yeah.
But those are mainline games. They have Warhammer 30,000, and then they have a bunch of smaller skirmish games. They have a lot of different games they make. And then when they usually come around to Warhammer, maybe they'll release a box set, but it's gonna have Space Marines in it most of the time. So yeah, it's Space Marines get a lot of love. I can't complain. I love them, but I do feel bad for other factions sometimes. So now we're gonna go to Black Library. Now Warhammer has uh, it's their book publishing company. I think
Okay.
that's what Black Library is defined as. But it's like a bunch of authors they have that write just their Warhammer books, and you can see like they have a lot of different types of books here. They have I want to say at least hundreds of books, hundreds. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Um, they're not bad. They're just like I don't know.
Not
But these are
as
like
good.
yeah, like some of the authors they have factions they write really good. Some factions are not enthused about,
Yeah.
or maybe they weren't given the leeway. There's like just a lot of lore that they want to stay true to.
Mm-hmm.
It gets kind of jumbled. Like a lot of authors will have factions they only write for, and then sometimes another author writes for the same faction, and they don't always keep the 100% like continuity. Like there'll be some things they just miss or add. Usually it's not too egregious, especially with the new stuff, like the new mainline books. Uh, let's find a mainline book. These are a lot of like mostly smaller books, but they're just kind of like about a character. You'll learn about a specific Space Marine chapter. These ones, uh, yeah. So Fulgrim is like I would say important book lore wise. Pretty
And
big
why is that?
character. He's a Primarch, so he's like the leader of a Space Marine thing, but he's like a demon.
Oh,
So he's leader
okay.
of like a Chaos Space Marine. Yeah, he fell to Chaos, so he's like a really big character in the setting. Uh, Not most times when a character turns to Chaos, they don't get as much lore because like you're kind of like locked in. Like a lot of characters, like Fulgrim for example, they had most of their character arc in the Warhammer 30,000 setting, and now
Oh,
they're just
okay.
demons, and there's not much to them because they're demons and they, you know, do demon things. So I mean, they're so cool. Usually, like for example, the Fulgrim book, it's about side characters like Space Marines in like the Legion that Fulgrim leads,
Uh huh.
and they'll be like talking about how maybe show him, but he's not usually like the first person. He's not the perspective the book is from. Let's go. Gilliman. I think I spelled that right. Cool. Okay, I can't spell. I don't know how to spell one of the most important characters in the game. Okay. Anyway,
Well,
these
some
are
fan you are.
yeah. So when we did our episode from before, um, you said you like these guys, the Necron.
Mm-hmm.
This it's the Omnibus. It's quite good. I have both. I've only listened to one, mostly because I keep listening to other books. Like I have, I want to see at least 14 to 20 books on Audible from Warhammer. Most of them are from the Horus Heresy, so Warhammer. I do have a couple Warhammer 40,000 books, like this
Mm-hmm.
one. I have both the Twice Dead King ones, and these are quite good. I would highly recommend these. And there's the Infinite and the Divine. Infinite and the Divine. And that's also a Necron book, and this follows two big Necron characters. It's kind of like a comedy book, honestly. Like it's like it has kind of like that slapstick nature where these two guys are like they're like mortal enemies, but they have to work together. So
Mm.
there's a lot of funny back and forth. It's a good book.
Okay.
It's yeah, like these are one of the books like everyone unanimously enjoys. It's yeah, and I don't have a lot of the physical books. I usually just get them on Audible, because they're not each
Yeah, but it
character is not
costs so
voice
much on
acted.
Looks like it.
Um,
Or is that just from
this
their
is the
website?
ebook. So
No, no, they're
the
MP3 ones. That's an audio file.
yeah. So the thing is, in the UK, they have a law where you're not allowed to sell ebooks or sorry, audiobooks and ebooks for less than the physical book. So it's gonna cost a lot if you buy directly from the web.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you'll have the file. You're gonna be able to download and have it on your computer. That's the one thing. I just go through Audible
Yeah,
because you
I
get
just prefer Audible.
for $12 a month, you get the one credit. You get one. A lot of the very big books, at least I want to say 8 to 10 hours long. So for $12 a month,
Oh, that's
eight to
not that
ten
long.
hours of listening time is decent.
Yeah, that's not
Like
terrible.
I
Better than paying those prices.
yeah, like when I'm working, I will buy like I'll do like the mega bundle. Where you buy like 4 credits for $40 or something,
Mm, okay.
and I'll get like I don't know, like a week and a half worth of books to listen to, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on some of the newer books, like the smaller, not like side character books, 8 hours. I'm trying to find how long Infinite and the oh my gosh, I have okay. I'm gonna count all my books right now.
It's too many.
Six,
That's what it is.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20. Holy crap, 30. Okay, well, I have 30 books. I have 37, but they're the samples. Okay, Infinite Line. I just saw it. Infinite Divine. It is total details. Okay, it's 13 and a half hours long.
That's pretty
And
good.
yeah, so it's it's read by one narrator. He does put on a little bit of a. He reads most of the books.
Uh-huh.
Um, he'll put on like a bit of a different for some characters, but it's not like full on voice acted. I guess. I mean, technically that is acting, but it's not like
Yeah.
different people.
Kind of read like how an audiobook would be read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, my friend's texting me. I'm hanging out with him after this. We're actually playing Warhammer.
That's nerd.
Yeah, nerd. Yeah, get alive. Yeah, unfortunately, their website just sucks. I don't ever
Yeah, it
visit this
doesn't look. I
website.
was gonna say it doesn't look that
I
good.
don't visit this website for this exact reason. I do not like it. Let's go to Audible.
You could have just pressed on the website. There was it said
Was
look
there a
at our
link to
stuff on
Audible?
Audible. Yeah, it was. There was.
Oh, okay. Well, Audible sponsor us so we can get free books so I can increase my collection, please.
Yeah, like Grian. Grian's
Dude,
always sponsored by Audible.
dude, I will shill so hard. I don't even blame people. When they have like when they're sponsored by Audible or something, I'm like, you're winning. Like,
Yeah,
do you get like
Audible's so
10 credits
good.
a month?
I
It's
know,
so good.
cause yeah, I have so many books, just book series that I can just
Yeah,
listen to, and then in a year I can just listen to all of them again. It's just infinite listening when I'm doing something like I'm at work or I'm bored or something like that. It's really nice.
yeah, it's
Audible's the
it's
goat.
great. Like I get the whole thing is you don't own the physical file,
Yeah.
but
Well,
like I really don't want to pay like 3 to 4 times for the same book. Like I'm fine paying less
yeah.
listening to it, and then if one day Audible gets wiped out, whatever, I don't like need all those books and
Well, that's why I also have books on my Kindle, and I modded my Kindle, in fact, so that way I actually own my books, which is kind of crazy. But
oh well, we're not getting sponsored anymore.
oh, whoops! I take that back. You didn't hear that, Amazon? No, they just patched it.
Redacted.
They just patched that
Redacted.
the thing. So if anyone hasn't done it, you're kind of cooked. But
Yeah, so this is I can't zoom in. Okay, I can zoom in, but I'm gonna mess it up. So this is one of the big mainline books from Warhammer. This is Bobby G is like Tay Gilliman.
yeah.
He's a big character. Yeah, there's this guy who's Belisar's Call. He's the smart techie scientist guy of Warhammer.
Mhm.
At least the Imperial. So there's a lot of his books. A lot of like doing cool science stuff, which is not allowed in Warhammer. Part they don't like when you do that.
Oh, they don't like science.
Technology and science is illegal. Technology. So he commits lots of crimes, but he gets away with it for the most part. So his books are pretty interesting. I've never listened to them.
Uh,
I imagine they're good. I just don't really care about the faction he's part of, Adeptus Mechanicus, much.
that's kind of rude.
Yeah, I'm quite rude.
All these have really
This
good
one,
ratings on
they're
Audible.
very good. Mostly because if you see Dan Abnett in the title, banger. He writes all the pretty much the most important books in the series. He always writes, and that's because he's great. So this one's a Inquisition book. He's following an Inquisitor Eisenhorn. I think I have this book because I bought like an omnibus, which has like all 4 books from his series. I've read through I think one and a little bit of, so it's quite good. So you follow the Inquisitor. He's just a human, but he has like unlimited power, so he can do whatever. But he still gets into some sticky situations. You got Gene Father, so you got Belisar's Call here, and then you got this Space Marine dude who he's also a scientist. He's a mad scientist, but
Yeah, I
he's
was gonna
like
say he looks kind
chaos.
of like a scientist just because he's
Yeah, but he's
painted
part of
different.
chaos, so he does some interesting shenanigans with genetic modification to make even better super soldiers.
Relatable.
You got some orcs here from Gazgul Thraka. He's the big man. I'd say the most important orc. Uh, he's quite a funny character. Orcs are like the comedic relief of the setting. I mean, they're super scary. I won't lie. They are very spooky. If you encountered a orc, you would run and get pulverized. They're big dudes. Every single one of them is the biggest bodybuilder, and they're a horde. So, and then Gazgul Thraka is like 8 orcs. He is something. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting. I would say Twice Dead King. You will like it. But I would say start with Infinite and the Divine. Just because I think the comedy aspect of it, and it has a lot of back and forth, and you get some like tidbit lore
I mean,
about the
that's like a 5-star
Necrons.
rating, which is kind of
Yeah, it's dude,
that's.
you have to get this like right now. It You will not be disappointed. But yeah, the books are so good. It's another way to enjoy the Warhammer hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Some people only like to play for the game. Some people just like the hobby. Like the lore is quite cheap. Like you could get the official audiobooks. There's a lot of good YouTube channels I listen to where you can just get all the lore for free, pretty much. Like they'll just read it
Amazon, take them
verbatim,
down.
and they do voice acting, which is chef's kiss. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you can do the lore, or if you want, you have some little pocket change. You got a spare few $100s.
Mm-hmm.
You can get into the models, you can painting, and that is where we're gonna go next.
Yeah,
Where
if
I
you
will be
just got
showing
money
off
hanging
some of
around, guys,
my
just
collection.
throw it all over the
That is the
place.
video. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my first model. Boom. This is one of the first models I ever built and painted.
It looks
Uh,
cool.
oh wait, no, that's not true. I split a smaller box set with my friend, but this is a launch box for. It was launch box for ninth edition. So every 3 years, Warhammer gets a new edition, and that always comes with a new launch box where you get like half the box of Space Marines, and you'll get about half an army, half like a full 2,000 point game, and then you'll get another half an army of another faction. So this edition, ninth edition, had Necrons in it, so I had a Necron. Still have Necrons. It's not a very big army. So this is one of my first models I ever painted that I'm pretty proud of.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Oh, ew! You can see the paint chipping. Gross.
Wait, I know this
I
is
just
off
noticed
topic,
that.
but is that an Apple keyboard? You have an Apple keyboard in that picture.
Yeah, I
That's
got a
disgusting.
free yeah, family member was like, "Hey, I'm getting rid of this computer. Do you want a Mac, a free Mac?" And I was like, "I hate Macs. These Macs suck." But I was
Yeah,
like, "I don't have a computer. I'm 15. I will take a free computer."
that's
And I
the
won't lie,
that's.
I actually really enjoy the Apple keyboards. I hate their devices.
Whoa,
Like
whoa, whoa!
if
Take a
if
step
I
back.
could
You
if I could I
enjoy
would
their keyboards.
yes, I would rather use that than a mechanical keyboard every day.
What? I would not trade my
Yeah.
wooden keyboard for another keyboard, especially an Apple keyboard. And
And
and yeah, yeah.
yeah, I love it. I like Apple keyboards. I hate everything else about Apple.
Somebody get this guy out of here.
But yeah, you can
I
see
don't
like
know
this
him.
is one of my first models. Like I was trying a bit harder with.
Is that like the same symbol that was on his that guy's cape? Oh, that's right there on his belt. His
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
So this
cool.
is a little sigil. This is someone's hand. It's like a little like
Oh, I thought it
someone's
was like a lantern, but
bone
yeah, that makes
hand.
sense.
I can't. There's another model like they have like the bones of one of their a space marine that died, and they have it like you got some keys. This guy was actually I kit bashed him, which is like I chopped him up and made him into a different model. So I made him into like a sword
Rest in
champion,
peace, soldier.
but he was originally like a banner dude. So I cut off the hilt. I
Oh,
cut
you
off
can't even
the pole.
tell.
Cut off the pole right here and here. So there was a banner pole down to here,
Yeah.
banner up here, but I
Hmm.
added like a chainsword because I thought it was cool.
It
Now,
looks really cool.
now this model I was very impressed at the time. Like, granted, these are like this model is like an inch, maybe like an inch tall, inch and a half.
Wait, it's that
So
small? It looks way bigger.
yeah. So I mean, I'm painting it,
Wow.
and he's like from like where my pointer is to the base, and I'm painting with my paint brushes, and
Uh-huh.
there's some dexterity to it. So I was pretty impressed. I mean, if you zoom in, of course you're like,
But yeah, from
yeah,
the
the blue is not in his eye. The this is wash, which is like watered down paint. You can like it flows into all like the
yeah.
dark in the. I put a bit too much here, so it just kind of gloss.
But from the
But I
distance that
really,
you're normally looking at it, it just looks like a normal figure. It looks really good.
yeah, and that's where like I encourage people like if you're starting to paint, dude, don't worry about it. Like the models from a distance, you won't notice.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just like if you want them to look good for yourself, you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is my first model, and this is my second model.
You should be
Also,
able to press the arrow keys, by the way, to like go to the next picture on the right.
okay, cool, thank you. So again, I don't know technology. This is my second model
Uh-huh.
from that box set. Another character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like painting faces mainly because when I do, they're not good. So I just
You just leave it all
A
one
dark.
color.
I slapped a. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, this is the base color, and then you
Mm-hmm.
put like a wash on it to make the recesses pop. I did that. You can kind of see like there's a bit of darkness, and then you're supposed
Yeah.
to put like a different skin tone to
Highlight.
highlight it, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, nah. So his face didn't look good. I have actually since all these guys, that guy and the last guy, I've taken all the paint off and repainted him, and I think because I've like started a new army, and I was like, I don't want. Of course, you don't have to do that. It's just I am OCD and I like my models to fit together. So you
Mm-hmm.
got you got your bolter. You got this guy's a chaplain, so he's like a war space marine priest. So he's chanting, making sure they're not doing any shenanigans. That's why he's got his Crozius, which is also doubles as his weapon. Uh, yeah, pretty cool. And then this is my collection
That
as
is
of
so many.
last year, dude.
You
Okay,
know.
so I got rid of where's it? I got rid of all my. These guys are Tyranids. I got two boxes in the launch box. I Each launch box is about like 380 400 bucks. I got two of them. So this is a double
What?
the launch box, and then I got rid of them because I realized as much as I liked the army, like I sold them, like I did
Oh,
get money.
oh, I thought you just like.
Uh, yeah, I realized I just wasn't prioritizing painting them, and I never
Yeah,
expand their
they're
army
really big.
much.
I feel like those would be really annoying to paint, and you have so
There's a
many
lot
of
of
them.
like little. There's a lot of their army, but you can also play them as like. So there's a lot of like. This is like 40 little dudes, and as you can see, this is a crime. These models are very. Each model is like $5 each, and throwing them together like the bits are chipping if they were painted. But so I got rid of these guys. They're cool.
Mm.
At the bottom, it's really hard to see in this. I have my Death Guard. It's a very low quality photo. Took a picture so I could flex, and
Yeah, I
before I
remember you
moved
telling
out.
me about this, and you're like, "Here, look at my collection," and I
Dude, my
forgot,
collection is big.
but
My
it's
collection is bigger.
huge.
My collection is much bigger.
Really?
It's probably 1.5 of these shelves now since last year. These are my down here. This is the start. I've since added 5 tanks to my Imperial Guard, which is your rank and fire little soldiers with your artillery and tanks. Up here, I got the Necrons. Also, I was very lazy.
You
These are
didn't
the
like
guys that you
painting
thought
those?
were cool. Um, you can paint them whatever color you want.
Oh.
You don't have to paint them. I didn't really like the green and silver and brass, so I kind of
Uh-huh.
wanted to go with like a cool like blue. So I did like a blue energy glow.
Yeah.
I wish
They
these
look
photos were
good.
higher quality. And then these are my Custodes, which are one of my favorite factions. Some of these are official models, and these dudes in front, these are 3D printed. These ones are 3D printed right. I really like them. They're very like elite army, so you don't have very many models. You can see here. There's a little chaplain dude. I
Mm-hmm.
repainted him. I think I just gave him a different color shoulder pad. I don't think I stripped him all the way,
Wait, how do you
and then
remove all the paint?
you can use a simply green,
Oh,
which is
simple
like a
green? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. It takes longer, but it's much more effective and cheaper. But
You
I'm
just like
impatient,
dunk
so
them in that?
I get the rubbing alcohol, and I just
Oh.
fill it. I feel like I like the yogurt containers because you can fit more dudes in them. So I do that, and I just dunk them in, let them sit for like 5 minutes, take them out, get a toothbrush, and scrub. It's super messy. Like my desk is covered in paint that I didn't put newspaper down. So do put newspaper down when you're stripping models. But
Okay.
yeah, so these are a bunch of models I have. I painted some of them as Ultramarines. Oh, I painted some of them as Ultramarines, and I painted some of them as Blood Angels. These were the Blood Angels. These red dudes were my brother's army. I kit bashed some models like these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
The base of these were actually these guys, or
Oh, okay.
they were like melee versions of these guys. And then I had some models, and I casted with silicone the wing parts, and then I
Uh-huh.
got resin, and the same thing for the sword arms, because I didn't
Mm-hmm.
really want to spend like $60 to get just to like not use the official kit and
Well,
just
there's
get
a
the wing.
first time for everything.
So and I didn't really like the 3D printed look, so I wanted
Yeah.
like the official models. So I just took the arms and casted them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that keeps happening. Spoiler alert. Then there's my Dark Angels. Dude, I have so many.
So many.
I kit bashed a few of these models. The jetpacks for these guys, I 3 molded and casted because I'm cool like that. I got more. I got some artillery up here. Got some Terminators. Another cool character. I'm gonna have to show some more pictures later, and then right up here in this corner, there's a.
You got a
It's really
bubblegum
hard.
figure.
Yeah, it's a orc riding a squig, like a big squig,
Uh huh.
which is like a. I don't even know what to describe a squig as.
Wait, we.
They're riding like a horse. And my sister,
Yeah.
I bought that and she wanted to paint it pink. So okay,
She just painted the whole thing pink.
yeah. I was like,
Mm.
here's the official color scheme. Do you want to paint it like that? And she was like, nah, pink. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
There's all that money down the drain.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I don't want to like stifle your creativity. That was $60. Don't worry about it. So here is some. These are not Warhammer 40,000 models. These are Warhammer 30,000.
Yeah, I
So
was gonna
horse
say they look a
heresy.
lot less detailed
So
than
the
the other
Space
ones.
Marines are like an older armor style.
Mhm.
Now these are new models. These came out last year and a half ago, 2 years. I don't know. I really like them. I actually have. I bought a box set that came with 40 of these dudes
Mhm.
and a tank and some other stuff. And they usually have like bolt gun arms, like a gun arm. But I
Mhm.
wanted to play them as a faction called leaders and melee combat and chainswords. So I 3D printed them some chainsword arms, which is pretty cool. And you can see this is a point 0.2 nozzle at 0.06 layer height on my 3D printer, and they're very fragile. Like, you can easily, like, if you drop this thing would just break. Like you can see
Yeah.
right here,
Mhm.
I've tried gluing it, so they're very fragile. I will say that, but the quality is quite good,
Yeah, you can't
especially
even
when you
really see
slap.
the layer
Yeah,
lines.
like you back up here, like this scale, like this is much bigger than the actual model, but
Yeah.
even now you can't tell a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's when they're unpainted, and then oh, this is when I primed him, and then I realized,
Did you spray it?
yeah, I spray painted because I put some. You need primer on paint to stick.
Oh.
So this shoulder pad is also 3D printed. The shoulder pad didn't come out as well, and then I
It's
gave
probably
some
because it's
battle
rounded.
damage. Yeah, it's because the orientation too. It was my
Oh
bad.
yeah.
But this guy, I kind of put some scratches on his helmet. Like his helmet looks beat up on purpose. Because he's in melee all the time. Gave him a gun. Yeah, and then I already primed this guy, and then I was like, you know what? I want to kit bash one guy into captain. So I got like a
Like a
resin casted
double-sided one.
Yeah, I was like, one side's a
Uh huh.
power blade and one side's a chain axe. So he's cool. This is them painted. You can kind of see some.
Mhm.
The blood effects, it could have been done better for sure. I was kind of messy with it. It's blood, but some of them
I don't
painted.
think blood is really supposed to be clean, so I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, even then for this section down here, I kind of watered it down because he's not. They're not
Mhm.
gonna have like all the blood. It's gonna be like, you know, watered
Yeah.
down, I guess.
Mhm.
Some blood of the claws, but oh, this is a statue. I 3D printed this
The whole
with my
thing.
resin printer. With my resin printer, yeah, it's
Oh,
about
that looks really good.
a foot tall. Yeah, and I painted
Oh,
it.
that's
It's
huge.
yeah,
Wait, it's that big and it looks that good?
yeah, and so this is, I would say, what people call battle ready, where you just block in the main colors and put a little bit of shade on. So I
Yeah.
didn't really do much highlighting just because it's so big.
It looks really
I re-
good.
I really didn't want to spend too much time on it.
Except for his finger.
So,
I can see his thumbs a
oh
little
yeah,
bit.
I hadn't finished painting that yet.
Other than that, it looks really awesome.
Yeah, he was 90% done in this photo. I After this, I painted the hammer,
Yeah.
painted the gun, I painted those chains. So he's cool. He's sitting actually like in my entryway, on like a little table. I like it very much.
Yeah, my
So
dad has a
he's
resin
cool.
printer, but we haven't gotten to use it yet. So it's just kind of
Dude,
sitting there.
it's so awesome. Wait, I can send you STLs to print. You can have Warhammer for cheap.
That's true.
Nice. Yeah, definitely get like a proper enclosure though, because that stuff is toxic, nasty. This is also 3D printed.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell a little bit. I printed it in FDM. If I print it in resin, it would be flawless.
Yeah.
But I don't have I live in an apartment, so I can't just like whip out the toxic 3D printing resin.
Mm, that's
So you can see a little
unfortunate.
bit of layer lines. I printed this with point 0.4 layers because otherwise it would take in days. And I was printing this 3 days before a tournament,
Oh, you needed it
a
for a
little bit
tournament.
last minute. Yeah, and I was like, I really need this. Then this is some other different style of Warhammer 30,000 Space
Oh, I
Marines.
kind of like that.
I know we're talking about Warhammer 40,000, but I
It's
want
the
to
same
like
thing.
show a bunch of my models. So he's a captain. It's a very like Roman style. Like the 40,000 Warhammer 40,000 is very Roman inspired, but Warhammer 30,000 is much more Roman inspired.
Uh huh.
So this is an army before I painted them. I ended up painting them in where's it? I ended up painting them like this,
Ooh, that's cool.
silver and blue. I use my airbrush for the blue armor just because you can get a better
So you
result
just do
and
all of it
uses
first.
yeah, and it uses less paint. And then I went over after. I'm pretty proud of this model. I did the airbrush for the plasma effect. I'm pretty proud of this.
What'd you
I'd
do
say
for
it's
like the
probably.
base? I can see like salt.
I bought basing snow, like a little snow effect, and I
Oh,
got
okay.
PVA glue, and then I
Mhm.
just dunked it in and shook it off.
That's pretty
It
cool.
looks better from a distance. Yeah, if you zoom in, it'll just look like salt. But
Yeah, it looks
yeah, I'm
good.
pretty proud of that. Then this one, like the more rank and file troops. Again, if we go back,
So
this is
is that
some of
what
the
it looks like
game.
when it plays? When you
This
play
is
it?
when I was at a tournament. Yeah. So this terrain is, I'm gonna say it's a bit lame. That's because they have like 40 tables of terrain,
So
and
they
it's
need a
like a
lot of it.
standard, yeah, tournament format. So everything's a bit dulled down. So you're playing for a, like points, and I mean normal Warhammer has points, but it's a tournament, so everything is
Yeah.
standardized a bit. So I am playing here. I lost all but one game.
You were there for a long time. How many
I
hours
was there
was it
for
like again?
2 days. It was like
Yeah.
it started at 9:30 and I was there till like 8 the first day. And then the second day I was there from 9:30 till 5.
Wow.
I played 5 games. Each game they gave you 2.5 hours per game plus an hour lunch. I think most people finish within 2 hours, including me. So I'm playing here. I This is a photo before I lost. Like this is my death throes. I was
Yeah.
didn't have many models left. This is my dreadnought dude. He's a machine. I don't. Oh, sorry. This dice. I usually have dice to keep track of their health points, but this was like my deployment, so where I could like start my models off. So I'm playing
Mhm.
as Eldar here, a little space elf, some Warhammer, and yeah, I lost hard mostly because they're very fast. This guy here, he's called Fugan. He has a gun. It's a melta. It's not called a melta weapon, but it does D6 plus 6, so one six-sided dice plus 6 damage each
Wow.
shot. It's brutal. You can like if
That's
you roll hot, you
that's
take out a
crazy.
tank. And all my models are like very elite. So I don't have very many models. Like this guy, these guys here, that's like 500 or like 400 points. So that's a fifth of my army.
Yeah.
And he can kill at least one of those every single turn. Granted, all these guys absolutely butcher these guys if I can actually fight them.
If you can
They
get
have
to
so
them.
Yeah, but they have a lot of shenanigans with moving around.
Mhm.
Like these guys, they very fast. I think I have more photos. Oops, in different states. This is the game I lost. I lost this game horrendously. His army is Death Guard. They're like the Chaos Space Marines. They're
So they're
very
just 1v
slow and
ones?
yeah, they're very slow and tanky. And they give you debuffs. So my tough guys being debuffed to be less tough, and I don't have very many of them, made it very hard for me. And I was kind of playing a bit cagey, so I got wiped hardcore. I think I lost in like turn 2. Like he killed every single model of mine by turn 2 or 3. So I didn't enjoy this game very much, just because I got tabled very hard. He's a like pro tournament player, so like he has a you can see in the corner of the screen he has like a oh what that's
What are you doing?
this, no that's later. Um, there we go. So he's a pro tournament player. There's like a little the screen. it doesn't really matter. The tournament players are just sweats like
There's
that.
something else.
I won't lie. I don't like to. I don't talk bad about my opponents. I did not enjoy just because like him
Wait,
and
you
me
didn't
had
what?
different.
Sorry, you cut out.
I did not enjoy this game with this guy
Oh,
very much because he's very like
way better.
sweaty tournament
Yeah.
player, and I'm just like, hey, I'm here to have fun. But oh, let's go to the next photo. This was the same game against this guy. As you can see, this is literally the next turn. I did kill a lot of his stuff.
All your
I
guys are gone in
I
one turn.
I did kill a lot of his stuff, but as you can see, he has more stuff. Like this, okay, turn two, turn one, or round one, round two, round one, round two.
That's pretty
Uh, we
crazy.
we yeah, he killed a bunch of my stuff, then I killed a bunch of his stuff.
And then he won.
But there's points in the game, so he actually won because he did stuff to get points. This is my third game. It was the last game of the first day. I played against Imperial Guards, a lot of tank. I was actually quite scared for this game because even though my guys are very tough, I don't have a lot of stuff that I felt like I could attack tanks with very well. I
Mhm.
actually was very, very close to winning. I almost tabling is when you kill every single model of them. There's off the board. So I was very close to that, but he still won on points. He was like 90 points to my 40 points. And that was just because I don't have very many guys to do a lot. Like these are objectives. You get points for being on these. He has a lot of guys to be on these. I don't. So even if I'm on them, he can just outnumber me and I don't get points.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was a hard match. He was a very good player, like good sport. He's also like pretty competitive, but it was a good match. It's very fun. At the end of the game, I pretty much just had all of my guys dogpile on this tank, which is like a quarter of his arm, and beat it up. I
Did
felt
you end
really
up
cool
winning
about
this
that.
one?
No, but I almost tabled him, so I almost killed every single model.
Oh, if
Um,
he did that, is that like an
but
automatic win?
no, it's just fun. You could just like the glory of beating your other person's
Mm,
army.
okay.
If it's fun. If you just completely wipe them off the board, it's not very fun. But
Like
if
that
it's
other
like a
guy did to
hard
you?
fought, yeah, if it's like a hard fought match, it's good.
Mhm.
It's kind of funny because when you destroy them, they have a chance to explode. And he was getting really, really unlucky and exploded. And when they
Mhm.
explode, they deal like damage to stuff around them. So it kept dealing damage to himself and my stuff. It was very funny. Funny enough, he actually killed more stuff with his guys exploding than he did with anything else. And that's exploding is a 1 in 6 chance. So yeah, he was getting some crazy rolls. This is the turn where I charged in with all my dudes to attack his tank. Got
Mhm.
some dudes attacking a tank over here. And then same match later in the round. Uh, that guy. Right here. This is a crime as again. I was stripping all the paint off these guys. I'm repainting all of them. Every
Mhm.
single one of these like 50, 60 models. I want to do them a bit better justice. This is he's partly assembled. I do some of this stuff. Like he had a shoulder pad. I wanted to paint
Mhm.
the shoulder pad a bit cooler, so I took it off the model for when I
Mhm.
paint it. That's all the models primed. That's a big tank. That tank's
Yeah,
like
it
a foot
is.
long. It's big. You can play that. It's like a quarter of your army, but it's very fun. Now this is pink. Oh, pink. So there's a technique when you're painting where I'm painting them yellow. So if you want to get like a nice like reddish glow to like in the shade of your yellow, you
Yeah.
start with pink, and then you
Oh, that's
spray a
cool.
little bit of white, and then when you do the orange on them, it gives them this cool shade to them. I don't actually have a photo of that, unfortunately, but I'm actually currently painting them. I spent like 5 hours yesterday airbrushing. It was
Wow. What a way to
yeah,
spend your day.
dude. Yeah, I didn't have the day at school. I studied for like 4 hours in the morning. And I was like, I can airbrush for the rest of the day,
He looks forward to airbrushing.
dude. I love airbrushing. I'm actually might be, I still have the airbrush, and I might be out of pink paint. So yeah, it's a
Oh
whole
no,
thing.
what do we do?
Yeah, it's because I love this hobby.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay, this okay. I did plan to we peruse. I think we're gonna save that for another episode. We're running like an hour and a half at the moment,
Yeah. Just a little.
so yeah. I mean, I rambled so much, but I felt like I've given you a decent view of some stuff, mostly Space Marines.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not one to usually like play those types of games like the tabletop stuff and everything like that, but those video games seem pretty cool, and in 10 years when that movie comes out, that might be worth a watch.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna whip open Steam right now. So there's another game called Tide. I think you actually showed that to me. Thomas texted to me one day
Oh yeah,
on
I saw
Discord.
like a short about about the game or something.
Yeah, it's another good game.
Let me
Yawning.
see.
Yeah, it's another hack and slash. So quite
Oh,
good, but
is that the same genre you would call those other ones?
they're all gonna be hack and slashes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
Warhammer is all about like
that 3D one
fighting and
isn't the
war.
same.
So
Would you call the 3D
the
one a hack and slash too?
Space Marine 2
Yeah,
or
that one.
Bolt Gun. It's a hack and slash, but it does have a story to it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
most of them do have story elements, but it's a hack and slash. All of them are gonna be that way.
Oh yeah, I did find Dark Tide. Yeah, I was looking through games on Steam, cause as one does, and I was bored, and it was Dark Tide that came through. So I said, "Look what I found," cause I didn't even know they made games for it.
Yeah, and there's Dawn of War 2, which is I don't know if you know what StarCraft is, but
Yes,
it's like StarCraft,
StarCraft 2 is really
but
good.
it's StarCraft but Warhammer, and they're releasing a fourth Dawn of War year after. I don't remember if it's going to development now or I might actually. I've never played any of like StarCraft,
Really?
Dawn of War, but I heard they're very good. So when the new one comes out, I am gonna give it a chance.
I haven't played anything else except StarCraft 2. I've played a lot of the campaign and I've played the multiplayer a lot with my dad because that was one of the games he played when he was my age. So
Nice.
just that's just a lot of fun we've had. And Diablo 2. I love Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is fun. But that those are completely random games, so.
Yeah, but yeah, Warhammer does like use a lot of the same genres as
Mhm.
because I mean they're popular genres, so they just like okay, we'll just take this game and Warhammer, put
Just
Warhammer on,
Warhammerify it.
yeah, just slap some skulls and space marines in there, boom,
Yeah.
done. But yeah, so yeah, do you have any comments?
No, it
You got
seems
any?
pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of sci-fi usually, but this seems pretty cool. I might play one of those Doom-like games that you're talking about. Those the first two games that you showed. Um,
Nice
I might play one
guys,
of those.
we won him over.
um, but yeah, I'm definitely impressed from more than what I thought because I'm not usually into sci-fi. I've like seen some of the Star Wars, and those are I'm not like a huge fan of them. My friend is
Mhm.
really loves them, but I just kind of thought, they're all right movies. They're nothing great. I can't think of any
Yeah,
sci-fi that I really liked. I watched Interstellar, which everyone said was amazing, and I thought it was kind of boring. It's very slow.
yeah, yeah. It's one of those movies that everyone's like. It's mostly for the visual, I guess the time it was made kind of thing. But yeah,
But
so
it was
it's like a
so
preference
long.
thing. So even though Thomas doesn't like sci-fi games, we got him to enjoy playing one potentially. So we won,
Potentially.
as we won. And maybe if you guys like this a lot, we'll do more Warhammer episodes. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I have to branch out a bit. It'll be about Space Marines probably because that's what I know the most, collect the most. My
because they're the
bias
best.
is, yeah, they are the best. My bias is clear. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode and remember to speak for yourself.
Thank you guys for being with us today. Sorry. Thank you guys for being with us today. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you guys chose to listen to us. If you guys have any suggestions for what we should talk about or things you just want to hear more about, Let us know in the comments whether we've talked about it before or not. And we'll on our YouTube, and we'll try to get to it because that's something we want to do. So yeah, thank you guys for coming today.
Yeah. See you guys later.
See
Bye.
ya. Peace.